piggy bank is back with problems. She-Hulk issue with Wordy and Classless situation. New team select system coming next month. And it's new content announcement day, baby. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Friday. Speak.
Hola. Gracias por comprar la versión en español de Deadpool Head de Hasbro.
I didn't understand any of that. More on that later. Just to let you know, Marvel Future Revolution content is on the second channel, Rich's Revolution. Link is in the description. Go and support. Go and check out Marvel Future Revolution. I've got loads of guides and stuff that are already out. New information, a new hero coming to the game, and so much more. But make sure you're giving a love tonight to the channel by hitting the subscribe button, but also hitting the like for the video and supporting. That would be absolutely corking of you. Absolutely corking if you're on a Friday, please. Now, as we normally do, we give thanks. Thank you so much to those that support the channel as a Patreon and a YouTube member. You're on screen right now. Also, those that support over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. That's where I do a lot of my live streaming. So if you've got an Amazon Prime account and want to give a free Twitch sub, you can do to me. That would be amazingly helpful. Also, those that give tier 1 subs, that give tier 2 subs, bits and donations, thank you very much for the support keeping the channel going. The piggy bank is back. Yes, the piggy bank is back, and that's where we start the news show off to today. There's been a few issues with it, but for the best part, it does actually seem like it's okay. Last time I think you got like revives and health potions from it, but this one is the Spider-Ham 2099 version. Because last time, you know, the whole piggy bank situation, it didn't work so well. The piggy bank was wank. But now that's the case, it's back, and it's crystally and shardy. So for those that want to spend £4.49, obviously dependent on where you're spending and where you're spending it, because the VAT reductions or tax reductions that were put on European countries reducing to then, you know, allow you to have like a reduced rate, which I have, which is good because things cost a lot in this game. Now, the crystal side of things that you get with this, which is nice, there's only 2 things of value, and I don't know if this is progression based, so you may be for a lower player, a lower like titleage player, seeing something that's kind of like a Grandmaster all the way, but these ones here seem to have like Cavalier status with them, especially from what you get from some of the various options right here. And this is the thing, like for me, I don't know if I would get this. If I was to get this, I'll get this once, just for the yucks. Apart from that, like you do get some creeps and crawlies crystal shards, which again may be good to pad out a video that I'm thinking of doing next week, because you know you can only do 5, and it'd be nice to kind of do like at least another 2, put it up to 7 to try and get that Spider-Man Stark enhanced 6-star. Will that happen? Probably not, but you got to be in it to win it. Now, when it comes to the situation of the piggy bank absolutely failing or kind of like going wrong, was that it wasn't tracking with Arena. This should have been rectified. Exhibit posting on the 24th of August with a response to say that the team pushed a fix and it should be working now. So if you're worried about it not tracking with Arena, it now tracks with Arena. So there you go. Just quickly on to the ever exciting Summoner Showdown news situation. Yeah, it's still going on. I don't know if anybody cares about it, but it's currently still going on. You wouldn't believe that. The Summoner Showdown rules and regulations state that players that place first in any of the qualifier rounds will win 1 6-star champion of the player's choice from a limited pool. Please note that the champion must exist as a 6-star rarity, be player ownable, and in the basic 6-star pool as of the 31st of 2021. So this basically means that Kabam are not... Well, they're correcting themselves on what rewards they're allowing to give for those that finished first, which I think Fintech was recently first. Shout out to Fintech and a few other people as well. See below for a list of available champions and list Iceman and Scarlet Classic as one of those possible rewards. Unfortunately, these were listed in error, and these champions are not available in the basic pool of champions or to be selected as prizes for the entirety of the Summoner Showdown 2021 tournament. So did somebody say that? I wonder if like somebody finished first and went, yeah, I'll have a 6-star Iceman. Oh, I'll have a 6-star Scarlet Witch, please, classic, yeah. And just like, no, it's not available. No, I mean, it just gave out the 5-star one. At some point, I do think they should give out the 6-star versions, but you know, Kabam must be looking at the data and be like, yes, these could be too overpowered. These could be very overpowered. I do not think this should be a thing. But yeah, like it's funny, but like, you know, these things happen. You can't have these champions, but you can have ones that do equal amounts of damage in a short space of time. One's very RNG. Iceman as a 6-star is actually a pretty sick option to come in. If that's something, I would love that to be an option down the line. Iceman as a 6-star. Hell yeah, with that awakened ability. Hell yeah for the damage that could do. Hell yeah for the cold snap damage. And frostbite as well. Okay, now we're going to move on to this She-Hulk situation. This is a very confusing situation, but it is something that has gone under the radar. Something that is assumed to be a normal way of playing the champion. Yeah, this is all weird. Well, this really came out of like left field because this message came from Kabam on the forums, which is, please note that there's currently a visual bug with She-Hulk where ability champions of the superior class, Collector Grandmaster and Nameless champions in some of the Showdown qualifiers are not registering as having a class advantage. This is giving She-Hulk an unintended advantage in the Summoner Showdown qualifiers rounds. Well, sort of, but not many people actually use that. I think if we're talking about one of the fight interactions, that if it's all of them, then I'm not sure all of them were won by She-Hulks. But in any case, by the by, we'll move on. This has not affected the outcome of one of the qualifiers. Yeah. While this is unintended, we will not be taking actions against any players that use this method, and wanted to let all players know the issue exists as to even the playing field. Okay. As we'll be looking further into this bug further and addressing it, the bug will not until after we have completed the Summoner Showdown qualifiers. And update right here is that the bug is with the description of She-Hulk's ability, not with She-Hulk is behaving. The description should read, if the opponent is not a skilled champion, She-Hulk refreshes the duration of all of her personal passive fury effects instead of what it does today. We'll update this in the future. Another thing to say about it is I don't think it's going to change very much. I don't think it's going to make She-Hulk unplayable. I don't think it's going to make her as a bad option for stuff. I just don't think when it comes to those classless situations, you may think twice about using her in future, especially for the likes of the champion 6.26 fight. But I personally would recommend using stagger champions or nullifiers in order to deal with those situations. And yes, down the line you may have to go, well, your options change if you are using She-Hulk as your main champion, but she's great in other areas. And now we turn our attention to a brand new system that's being brought into the game. Team select and map preview screen. So this is going to be fun. Now, this was something that is part of like Project Genesis, which I thought is meant to be part of as well, making the game more stable. Yep, okay, and this is the first thing from the Genesis team that's been produced. So at Kabam, my title is Front End Engineer. Yep, good to see Kabam 0. And then there's looking at different restart, quest button, cache filters, arena, and upgrade ISO 8 stash. Recently updated the champion ability UI, allowing to view signature abilities. So yeah, that's cool. And helps out Cavalry Thronebreaker. Okay. Project Genesis is a game-wide modernization initiative to update, refresh, and rework huge parts. Oh right. Oh no. That's kind of like ruined my kind of like thought process that Project Genesis was about trying to improve the aspects of flow and not flow, the aspects of load issues and performance of the game. I've done a lot of user testing and found that the new summoners especially struggle with what we call the core fight spine. This includes everything from when the player selects their team to the point before entering into a fight. So this is why they've created this, and it's in order to kind of like RPG strategy aspects of the game, which is cool. And this is what this will look like. So we've got like a preview button. So a new preview button, which allows you to put your team in, click the preview button, and it takes you into the quest. So then you can then go back to edit team. That's actually not too bad, because a lot of times I go in and go, oh Christ, what's my what's my team that I'm taking into this Cavalier difficulty or doing this or this in this quest, and I'm like, okay, I need to have a look and go like, right, oh, that's that node, and it's like edit team, rather than having to do back out, go back in again, and then set up the team, and then go back in again, and then be like, okay, well that works for that, that works for that, and bring them out, put them back in again. So yeah, that's in my personal opinion, I like that. People may argue whether or not this is up there with our priority of things to do, but it's like, it's just one of these little things I just go, no, I like it. And I hope, pray to God, there's another team that is dealing with the loading issues, the controls issues, the input issues, the responses, and that rubbish that is ruining the experience of the player's game at the moment. But we focused on this for this particular section. Boost button, it's going to be their portals button. Okay, center on player, center on boss. Right, okay. From here, you'll be able to pan around the map and tap on the boss portrait to see the buff. Yeah, I mean, it's like just a nice kind of way of doing it. There's little buttons here, which you can probably see on screen, that take you to the portals and to the boss. So you get to kind of like just like look around and survey. I think that's good. It's good kind of map top-down kind of like situation, and maybe that's something that I'll bring into other things down the line. Beside the size button, the map now being able here, you can still do things you could typically do on the team select screen. Good, okay. And this is part of the core fight spine, so that's good. I'll probably be doing some videos on this next week. I like the idea. I think it looks brilliant. And in response to, have you guys thought about having a loadout node similar to incursions that allows you to change your team once you're in the map? This would avoid the need for preview button. The responses, I think there is something similar to that in Act 7, but near the boss. Okay. There are a couple of other considerations though. Moving to the node would cost energy, which would somewhat be a waste of energy for many players. On a technical side of things, it would involve manually editing all quest maps, which is somewhat tedious task. And with great rejoice, it is new content announcement day. If you're not familiar what this is, every Friday at the end of the month before the new update, there is new information about the upcoming update and as well the side event. So make sure to keep locked to the channel later on today. I should have 2 videos to post on the matter, or maybe one and then the other tomorrow, I don't know. But yeah, look out for those videos. And now we turn our attention to one of my favourite times of the week, and that is Art Corner. Before anybody gets really kind of like angry, oh, we don't need another Spider-Verse champion in this game! Which, funny enough, people do be getting like that. People do be getting like that, and that's sad. This is a fantastic fan art done by RichTheMan X. So make sure to go and check him out on Twitter, and it's really cool to see like a Spider-Man Strange enhanced, just because like that's like what it is like in the toys, and what we'll probably see in game. There's a little spider emblem, but he's able to do some kind of like energy based or kind of like mystical based attacks, which is really cool. And if you don't already, submit art into the art corner of the RichTheMan Discord. Link is in the description down below. We kick off with Freezy. Freezy did this amazing freehand drawn, I think it's with a, is that with a pen? Or is that with a pencil, a special type of like penny pencil thing? In any case, that looks sick. That Doctor Doom is looking buff, it's looking very hench. As well, there's a Spider-Man 2099, which is amazing work. I think it must be a pencil or a type of pencil. That looks amazing. M1 does this absolutely, this is a Sabretooth. That's honestly, I've not seen many Sabretooths, and it's great to see it. I especially like the fact that it's very kind of like anime. It's very kind of like, it's got like Japanese influences to it in appearance, which I think looks really, I could see it's some kind of like Japanese kind of like Sabretooth. Also as well, Callantak's been out there working on stuff. First of all, you know, on Twitter, make sure to follow @Callantak1. There's the info right there. Go and follow him, because he's also put into the Discord his work on Spider-Man symbiote suit, which again looks sick. Callantak does some amazing work. I know he wants to pursue stuff in is either games design or something, so it's kind of like it will be good to see that. Devayan posts a Batman vs Superman mech suit, and also I'm not good. Is that the right Steppenwolf or is it the wrong Steppenwolf? I can't remember. I think that's the right one. Yes, that's the right one. Thank God, not the bloody Josh Whedon one. Ogdevayan also posts this amazing Shang-Chi. Man, it's incredible. Like, some great talent within this community. And we've also got this amazing Nova biome as well. Look at that, just sick. Yeah, that has been the show. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out Rich's Revolution in the centre. Click it, it'll take you to the channel. Check out some content recently posted on screen, and I'll see you all very soon. Oh yeah, the big update info dropping tonight. Check it out.